Okay, so we are currently in the well, technically, we are currently in the final season of Chapter 5. We technically still have one more season left of Chapter 5, and that is none other Chapter 5 Season OG, or as some other people like to and prefer to call it Chapter 2 OG, or Fortnite Retro, which is probably what it's going to be actually called. So Fortnite Retro, Chapter 5 Season OG, Chapter 2 OG, whatever you guys prefer to call it, or whatever you guys like to call it, right? I like to call it Chapter 5 Season OG because that's probably what it's going to be end up called. But yeah, Chapter 2 OG, Fortnite Retro, whatever you guys want to call it, or whatever it's actually called, right? That is the next and final actual season of Chapter 5. But Chapter 5, Season 4, which is our current season, is going to be our final season on the Chapter 5 map. And no, this is not a video about how I'm gonna miss Chapter 5. This is not gonna be a video about was Chapter 5 actually a good chapter? No, it's not gonna be this video is not going to be a send-off video for Chapter 5. We still have one more month left. We still have a we still have actually no, we have less than a month. We're in September, right? Yeah, we're in September. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Never mind. My mind's tripping. No, we still have a month left. Yeah, we still have a month. Yeah, we have almost 2.5 months. Yeah, my math is not mathing. I hate math. I hate math. I'm not good at math. But yeah, we have about 1 to 2.5 months left of Chapter 5, Season 4. I don't know why, but my dumbass right here, right, thought we were in October. We are not in October. We are in September. We still have 2 weeks left of September, and then we go into October, and then after October, we have November, and November is when Fortnite Chapter 5 Season OG or Fortnite Retro or Chapter 2 OG releases. Which is not the main topic of this video, but the main topic is actually really has now that I real I'm just not realizing this, right? The topic has nothing to do with what I was just talking about. But yeah, the topic is, right, should Fortnite I said Fortnite. Oh my brain is all over the place. Fortnite. Should Fortnite bring back Hitscan or should they keep Projectile? Now, I'm not going to go too in details on how or why or should Fortnite keep Projectile or bring back Hitscan. I'm going to be talking about my opinion on this topic, or more about what I want. So, what I want is, okay, this might sound crazy, but I actually think, right? Plot twist, right? Yeah, I actually want Fortnite to keep Projectile. Oh my god, right? That is so crazy, dude. The amount of hate, dude, if I had 1K subs, the amount of, or if I was a more popular YouTuber than I am right now, and if I were to say that, right, I would have gotten so much hate because a lot of people hate Projectile, and a lot of people prefer Hitscan. But I actually prefer Projectile. I actually really like Projectile. I think Projectile is fine. I like Hitscan, right? I love Hitscan, right? But I prefer Projectile, right? And no, that does not mean that I hate Hitscan. Okay, look, I like Hitscan. I love Hitscan, but I just prefer and I like and love Projectile a little bit more. Like I think Projectile, I really like Projectile. Like I like the fact that I have to lead my bullets. That's actually pretty cool. And I actually kind of like that. Like I like Projectile. Like again, don't get me wrong. I love his scan, and his scan is going to return on November because that is Chapter 2, and Chapter 2 had his scan, and of course his scan is going to return. I don't mind that. I like his scan. And of course, obviously I already knew that his scan was going to return for November because that's when Chapter 2 comes back, and Chapter 2 had his scan. But for Chapter 6, I would prefer it if Epic Games, kept Projectile. But that's not going to happen because Epic Games knows how much the community, or at least the side of the side of the community that hates Projectile, right? Epic Games already knows that some players hate Projectile. Well, a lot of players hate Projectile. So Epic Games is probably going to listen to them, and they're going to bring back Hitscan for Chapter 6. And that's totally fine. I have no issue with that. I like Hitscan either way. But if they were to keep Projectile, I would be okay with that as well. I actually wish that Epic Games actually kept. Again, we don't know this yet, but I'm just assuming here, right? Chapter 6 could have Projectiles still. But, Epic Games does listen to the community a lot. And that is a good thing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That is a very good thing. I actually respect Epic Games for listening to the community a lot of times. I actually respect that. I have no issue with that, right? I have no issue. But knowing, since Epic Games does listen to the community a whole lot, and I'm assuming Epic Games has seen the side of the community that really hates Projectile, and that's like, I'm gonna say 60% of the Fortnite community, right? That hates Projectile. Epic Games has probably seen those complaints about Projectile being really bad. So Epic Games is probably gonna bring back Hitscan for Chapter 2 OG and for Chapter 6, and probably going forward. But yeah. I could see Epic Games actually. This just came into my mind. I could definitely see Epic Games having like the loot pool be half Hitscan and half Projectile, or maybe Epic Games brings back Hitscan for all the weapons, and some of the weapons, right, like maybe like 2 or 3 or 4 guns could be Projectile. I could definitely see them doing that. But the main reason, right? The main reason I love Projectile is because of the mods, right? Like, wait, no, the mods are completely different. Like I'm pretty sure the mods have nothing to do with Projectile. But yeah, I love Projectile, right? And also, the reason I love Projectile is because of the mods. If if Chapter 6 were to have Projectile, and if Epic Games would have vaulted mods for Chapter 6, then I would absolutely hate it. Because the only reason, right, I forgot to mention this earlier, the only reason I love Projectile is because of the mods. The mods that they have currently in the game work perfectly with Projectile, at least for me. I've been having a blast this chapter because of the mods and because of Projectile. But if they were to keep Projectile for Chapter 6, they would have to keep the mods, at least for me, at least for my entertainment in Fortnite. If Epic Games, right, were to remove mods at the start of Chapter 6, but they were going to keep Projectile without mods for Chapter 6, I would absolutely hate it. And in that case, then I would just prefer Hitscan. But if Epic Games is going to keep mods for Chapter 6, then I would prefer Projectile. But I would also not mind mods with Hitscan. But I would prefer Projectile with mods in Chapter 6. But like I said earlier, if Epic Games, right, is keeping Projectile for Chapter 6, but if they remove mods in Chapter 6, that would just ruin the game, right? Then at that point, just bring back Hitscan and just remove Projectile. But if Epic Games is going to keep mods, like if Epic Games is going to keep weapon mods in Chapter 6, then keep Projectile. At least for my entertainment. This is just my opinion. I'm not sure about you guys. You guys can let me know down your opinions down in the comment section. But if this were up to me, and my opinion, I would say that if Epic Games were to keep Projectile for Chapter 6, then they would then keep weapon mods. But if Epic Games is going to keep Projectile for Chapter 6, but they're going to remove mods, then at that point, just bring back Hitscan. Remove Projectile entirely. Because the only reason I actually enjoy Projectile is because of the mods. If it weren't for the mods, I would have probably hated this chapter in terms of gunplay and all that, and bullet drop and all that. But yeah, that's pretty much my opinion. I would love it if Epic Games were to keep Projectile and mods for Chapter 6. But knowing Epic Games, they're probably going to remove mods and Projectile at the start of Chapter 6. and they're going to bring back Hitscan and remove mods most likely. Or maybe they don't remove mods, weapon mods. Maybe they keep weapon mods but remove projectile and bring back Hitscan alongside weapon mods. I would love that as well, but I would just prefer projectile. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. I just wanted to make a video talking about my opinion in regards if Epic Games should keep projectile and weapon mods for Chapter 6. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, and if you guys would like to support me, you guys can consider subscribing. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video, and I'll catch you guys on my next video. Bye. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.